Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back, everybody, to another fantastic Last of Us Part 2 gameplay video. Today, we have some news. It is official that it has been teased 3 times for the Last of Us official release date. The Last of Us Part 2 February release date has been teased by Ellie, also known as Ashley Johnson herself. Stories coming to you guys from Unilad over at Ewan Moore. This is a brand new article that just went up. The rumored release date for Naughty Dog's hotly anticipated The Last of Us Part 2 has proven harder to pin down than a teardrop in a paddling pool. But multiple reports now post that we'll be seeing the game in February of 2020. Eurogamer first pointed out at the interview with the actor Ashley Johnson, who plays Ellie, around the 1 hour and 7 minute mark. In that interview below, she's asked about The Last of Us Part 2 release date. She can clearly be heard to say, "I think it's coming out but she's cut short by the interviewer. Now, this lines up with earlier comments made by Jason Schreier a few weeks ago, who reported that The Last of Us Part 2 had originally been intended for a November 2019 release date, as had previously been rumored, before being bumped to early 2020, possibly February. Now, finally, video game analyst Daniel Ahmad posted over on Reset Era that February 2020 is indeed currently the internal release date for the game at Naughty Dog. That's 3 very different but equally compelling sources now saying that the second month of 2020 is when the game will launch. Now, this of course means that The Last of Us Part 2 now joins an already heaving lineup of games in the first half of 2020, which includes, but is by no means limited to, the Final Fantasy remake. Also, Cyberpunk 2077, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and Watch Dogs Legion. There's a lot that could happen between now and February 2020, of course, but it looks like the PS4 is all set to end its incredible run with one last lineup of great games, starting with Death Stranding this year in November, before the triple threat of Final Fantasy Remake, The Last of Us Part 2, and Ghost of Tsushima in 2020. Now, if I were an elderly southern woman, I'd probably be clutching my pearls right now. I would also then be putting my pearls on eBay to stand a chance of being able to afford the ridiculous number of games that are rushing through the door before 2020 has even had a chance to get settled in. So, there you go. Stories coming to you guys from Unilad, Ewan Moore. A story just came out on the 17th. This is insane, guys. You got 3 very different sources from Jason Schreier, Ashley Johnson, and Daniel Ahmad. All 3 separate cases, all 3 separate sources, all 3 have linked February 2020 for the official Last of Us Part 2 release date. Awesome. Now that we got the news out of the way, let's dibble-dabble on some of these rumors going around, because there's a lot of people talking about the online mechanic of The Last of Us Part 2 will be completely overhauled, will be completely different. And I know this doesn't really line up with what a lot of people are talking about, but from what I'm hearing about the online, interrogation mode is coming back, supply raid is coming back. They're going to have the same social media status implementation, or where your friends, you'll see that, oh, Hunter has developed malaria, or Logan has developed dysentery. You know what I'm saying? So that's still supposedly going to be implemented into the online multiplayer. It's still going to be 5v5. There's rumors of even going down to 4v4. But yes, interrogation mode, supply raid, those are actually going to be making a return. But there's also some rumored new game modes, and I don't want to say it, but you know I'm going to say it. A new rumored game mode is going to have the likeness of a battle royale, which in my opinion, that's already supply raid. If you think about it, let's talk about battle royale right quick, and then we're going to wrap up the video. Supply raid in The Last of Us for the PS3 was the first battle royale. You started out with nothing. You had to hit the containers to get items to craft, to make better weapons, to upgrade, and ultimately defeat your enemies. So survival to be the last one living. You know, that's essentially Battle Royale. So in my opinion, Last of Us had one of the earlier Battle Royale concepts. Now, obviously, PUBG has pioneered that, and DayZ, also and H1Z1, have all pioneered that Battle Royale into its own genre. But in my opinion, sound off down below if you guys agree. The early supply raid back in 2010? Now, that had to have been one of the earliest Battle Royale concepts. And that's just my opinion. I think it's kind of a cool topic to discuss with you guys. So yeah, we'll wrap up the video. 3 sources have confirmed for a February 2020 release date. Ashley Johnson, Jason Schreier, and Daniel Ahmad. And also some interesting rumors starting to be released about the online. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, you guys know what to do. Hit the indicator of that upward thumb. I would greatly appreciate it. It really motivates me to keep this TLU 2 content coming your way. Also, if you guys aren't notified, be sure to click that dumbass little bell so you guys get your notifications when I do actually upload videos. Awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video.